few weeks ago, I bought one of the cheapest expert advisors on the marketplace called the rebate system that costs $10, and I've concluded that it is risky to use it. But just for curiosity, I left it trading in my account and you will be surprised with the results. For less than 1 month, it did profit of $55, which is over 500% return of investment. I've spent $10 and already in my account I have $50. However, that's a demo account with the HYCM broker because I was really skeptical putting $10 robot in a live account. But from the tests I did, I saw that the risk could be controlled, and I will show you how. If I go to the expert properties, you will see that there are the options to limit how many maximum trades the expert can open. As well, we have the lot multiply. But if I show you the results in the account history, you will see that I selected to start with 0.01 and the maximum amount it traded was with 0.05 one time in here, and then a second time was right with that position. So the expert advisor initially opens a long and a short trade with a small take profit of 5 pips. Obviously one of the two will hit the take profit, and if the price continues in the same direction, the other trade starts losing. Then we see a grid martingale system just like with the open trades right now, and the expert advisor starts increasing the lots. So you can see that this trade was opened earlier this morning at 4 o'clock, and then the price of euro dollar continued lower, so it added a second position on a lower price with the size of 0.02. Price continued even lower, a third position was added at 0.0790, again with 0.02. But what's quite interesting is that while it recovers these long trades, it still opens an opposite short trade that has a tiny take profit of 5 pips, and it will still add some profits if the price of euro dollar keeps dropping. Obviously the risk comes if the price continues dropping, how far the expert advisor will keep opening bigger lots. Now one more time, if I show you from the account history, I see that after having 2 trades with 0.02, so initially it opened on the 16th of May, 1 trade with 0.01, then it added another one with 0.02, third one with 0.02, then comes the fourth one with 0.03, and then the fifth one with 0.05. So if euro dollar keeps dropping right now, I can expect the next trade to be with 0.03 and the following with 0.05, and this is where you can decide to stop the risk. If you go to the expert properties, you can set the maximum trades to be 5 instead of 16. So let me show you what would be the difference in the performance in this case. I will go to the strategy tester and I will backtest this expert advisor with the default settings with maximum trades of 16. Lot multiply 1.5 in a 10k account. I will hit on OK and I will press the start button. Open prices only, and you will see that the test is really quick. Here are all the results and the graph. You will see a very stable graph that increases, and at the end we have this drop, but don't worry, it doesn't mean that the account was blown. I will explain what that means. If I go to the results at the very bottom, we should see negative trades from today. Yep, because I currently have trades opened. The price is dropping. We have a few long trades, and here it is, just what I said. I have the fourth long trade with 0.03 as the expert is recovering this long trades right now. But why I'm showing you this is that the backtest on MetaTrader closes the current open trades. So this graph at the end means that actually there are open trades. But what is also quite interesting is that the account has increased 11,635, or it made more than 10% since the 17th of April 2023. This is just 1 month. 10% in 1 month. That's not bad result for $10 yes. However, stay with me because there is something more important. If I go to the expert properties now and I change the lot to 0.01, and then instead of maximum trades 16, I will decrease it to 5. I will hit on OK and I will perform the backtest again. Now we will see pretty much the same graph, but you will see that the account increased just to 10,162. And again, there will be open trades that the backtest closes, and you will see that the 5th trade after the first one is with 0.08. So this is how I can actually limit the risk with my account, lowering the maximum trades allowed and at the same time lowering the entry lot. Now I cannot say if the expert will succeed to recover these losses. I'm interested to see what will happen. I will keep testing it with the default parameters, and very importantly, when you test expert advisors, you always need to do it on a trusty broker such as the sponsor of today's video, HYCM. And before I tell you more about them, stay with me until the end of the video because you will see why I'm very optimistic about that cheap $10 expert advisor, and at the same time what are my concerns. So HYCM is a fully regulated broker that I've been using personally myself for some time now, and as well in the academy we have placed the broker among the brokers we use. You can see that the brand is regulated by the FCA and HYCM. It's been around since 1977, which means that it's not another scam broker that will be for a day or two on the markets, but they are building their good name and reputation with decades. What's more interesting about the brand is that they offer over 40 forex currency pairs, CFDs on stocks, and if you're a beginner, CFDs on stocks, it means that you can trade stocks on the value of the asset. If you buy, let's say, Apple at 174 and the price reaches to 180, you can sell the asset and benefit this difference. That is why it is called CFD, contract for difference. So every time you buy or sell, you make a contract with the broker that if the price goes in your direction, you will benefit from it. If the price goes against you and you close, obviously you will lose from that position. As well, they offer indexes, and because I am in EU, the maximum leverage for me is 1 to 20, and for the commodities I can trade with maximum leverage 1 to 67, and I can choose between a few different account types. I have the fixed account where the spread is fixed, there are no commissions. The classic account comes with variable spreads from 1.2, and the raw account comes with spreads from 0.1, but there is $4 per round commission, and the minimum deposit is $200. I'll leave a link down below in the description to HYCM. It is a brand that definitely worth trying, and with that being said, thank you guys so much for sponsoring, and now let me go back to the $10 EA. So if you decide to test this expert advisor, I would suggest you to play with different options for the backtests. You can even go with one lot and bigger amount of maximum trades, let's say 20, and then I will decrease the initial deposit just to make it riskier, and I will hit on OK. If I start the backtest, you will see that still the account grows over time, but at the very last days it reached to 8,500 as a balance, and there are plenty of open trades with very big negative results. So I always push the expert advisor to the maximum to make it as risky as possible while I'm testing it, just to see what would be the worst case scenario. This is how I personally do it. It is up to you how risky settings you will be using and what will be your approach, but just be careful when there is a Martingale system, because obviously the lots will increase, and it is good that the developer offered this option in the inputs to control the maximum trades. However, there are 3 concerns with this expert advisor, despite the fact that it made $56 of a profit. And actually, if I show you the detailed statement, you will see that the graph is pretty steady with a relative drawdown of 21.69. But my concern is that this rebate system was last updated on 24th of May 2017. And even there are reviews recently, like update news function please, from 2022, and I see another review from 2023. There are over 200 comments. It looks like people are interested in this EA. I think it has the potential, but for some reason he decided not to keep it up to date, which is sad. So I will keep testing this EA for longer. Don't take it as a recommendation. I'm not promoting the EA in any way. I'm just sharing my experience with expensive and cheap expert advisors. I bought it anyway, so I will see if I can use it in the long term or it was a waste of time. But it's never a waste of time to record videos for you guys. I hope you find the content useful. I thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you learned something new. We'll see you in the next one, and don't forget that I love you.